Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Leicester City, and today we've got episode 6 of the career mode. To start things off then, in today's episode with a game in the Europa League group stage. We're not going to play this one though, we are going to sim it. It is against YSG Tyrol. I do believe we should win this one, so that's why I'm going to sim it. We might need to jump in, but I'm hoping we won't have to. So this is how the Premier League table then looks at the start of today's episode. We are in the top 4. Finally, we did get there. We got 6 wins, 2 draws and only 1 loss so far on 20 points. And I believe at the end of today's episode, we do have a big game against Manchester United. So it's going to be a big one. I don't know how the table's going to look between now and then, but I can imagine it's going to be a big game. It may be keeping us on the top 4 or possibly even pushing us up into the top 3 or top 2. I read through most of the comments then in the previous episode about re-signing Riyad Mahrez, and I think most of you guys are happy that we went ahead and did this. But as you can see, he's valued at 47.5 million and the scout recommends between 61 and 88.1 million to try and bring him in. So if we are going to bring him in, I'm going to have to sell some players. You guys will have to let me know down below which players in the squad should we sell to try and bring Riyad Mahrez back to the club. So before we go any further then in today's episode, if you guys do enjoy today's episode, please don't forget, go down below, leave a like down below in the video. We can hit above 100 likes on this video, that'd be amazing. And like I say, I appreciate all your guys' support, every like and every comment. Trust me, I'm checking it every day on my phone to see how the views are doing, every comment that comes in. So please go down below and hit the like button. Also, if you are new guys, you want to see more of these videos from the Leicester career mode or any career mode, there'll be plenty more to come. Hit the red subscribe button, it's completely free, and also the little bell to be notified of when these videos go live onto YouTube. So let's get into your guys' comments then from the previous episode. And the first comment here, which comes from Justin Wilson, saying give Gibbons more playing time. And now one thing I haven't really showcased, but he has been getting game time, is that in both of the games in the previous episode, when we've been 3-0 up or at least 3 goals up in the game, I've been making 3 subs, and definitely one of the subs every time has been Matthew Gibbons coming onto the pitch. So you can see at the moment he's had 5 appearances in the Premier League and 2 appearances in the Europa League, and I'm still going to continue to do that. At the moment I still feel sort of bad for Demira Gray, who I think if we go up here, and he is here, he's only had 2 appearances so far this season. But I guess when you got, you know, a scout future star in Matthew Gibbons, I want to try and give him as much game time as I possibly can. Into the second comment here then, which comes from Nick, saying I think you should re-sign Mahrez. And like I say, we spoke at the start of the episode that we're thinking of signing him, and most of you guys are happy that we went ahead and re-signed him for the club. But you can see our transfer budget at the moment at 31 million, and we're going to have to sell at least a player or 2. I'm thinking definitely 2 if we want to bring him back to the club. Now you guys are going to have to let me know down below which players to sell. We did say Jose Perez, but last episode he did have a good episode, I've got to say. 2 assists and a goal to his name. But maybe not Perez. Maybe there's other players on the list that you guys think, you know what, we could sell them and raise some funds to bring back Riyad Mahrez. Let's get into the final comment then, which comes from Michael, saying I think you should play a 4-2-3-1 wide with the wingers cutting in. I think you should sign Riyad Mahrez because he knows how to play on that right hand side. Now the 4-2-3-1, I got to say, is one of my favourite formations. I probably used that back, well, way back, FIFA 13. FIFA 14 is when I fell in love with the formation. Now I haven't used it this year just yet. I think I might have tried it in the Real Madrid save or the Germany career mode, I can't remember. But I haven't really used it. I do want to use it at some point because Ndidi would get his CDM role, Chowdhury would get his CDM role, and Telemans Telemans can't actually play CDM, but we could sort that out. And Maddison would get his centre attacking mid role as well. And like I say, it is one of my favourite formations, so I might just look at doing that in a future episode. Here is then how the 2 teams are going to line up for the first game in today's episode. We are away from home in this Europa League group stage game, and I have made a few changes to the side. Vardy's going to stay up top because I want him to try and grab a couple of goals early on in this game, rest my nerves if I'm going to be honest. Then I'm probably sub Iheanacho on. Singer's under on the right. Gibbons is going to start on that left hand side. I was actually going to start Demira Gray, but he's only got 16%, well 16 match sharpness at the moment. Camavinga, Telemans and Chowdhury in midfield. A little bit risky not running Ndidi and CDM, but Chowdhury again, I've got enough confidence in him that he could pull out a good game. Castagne is going to start at left back role. Fofana is going to start at centre back. Mukiele and Max Aarons in defence. So let's get into this game and hopefully come away with the 3 points, and we don't have to jump in either. Okay, Tyrol have made it 1-0, 37 minutes in. Yeboah, and not a great start to this game, I've got to be honest. Camavinga having the best game so far, 7.2, and Gibbons isn't performing on that left-hand side. I'm going to wait till half-time, and we might just have to jump into this game because we can't lose this game. We have to win this game to get through the group. This is a definite for sure. Okay, maybe the pass is going to get pulled off. And Vardy, can someone just get a shot away? I don't think we've got a shot on goal yet. Okay, something might come from this. Get the shot away, and there we go. We level up. Harvey Barnes in the 51st minute is going to score the first goal for us. And I made 3 changes at half-time. 3 changes I didn't want to make because I want him to be rested for the next Premier League game. But Ndidi, Maddison and Harvey Barnes have come on. And I was hoping now we can win the game without me having to jump in. Okay, up towards Vardy now to Maddison. Are we going to get maybe a cross inside? And we're not. There we go to Vardy. Just can't turn his man. Maybe back to Vardy or someone. And, okay, that was just poor. We get the throw in, though. And to Maddison now. Playing a little 1-2. Okay, I'm liking this. Pass inside, maybe. Play the pass. And to Vardy, 2-1. Yes, finally, Vardy makes it 2-1 in this game at 78 minutes in. Let's just ride out the win now. And I'm not even too bothered that I'm going to go to ultra defensive because we just need this win at this point. Okay, no, Tyrrell are attacking here. I could possibly jump in here and play it around the back, but I'm not going to do that. 87 minutes played. If we can just get this cleared, someone clear it, please. And Diddy, please come to the rescue. Or Pereira on that left-hand side. And, oh, thank God. And ref, full time. Oh, my God, ref, blow for full time. Referee, blow for full time. Ref, blow for full time now. Oh, thank God. Thank God they missed. And, yeah, we get the 2-1 win in that game. A goal from Harvey Barnes and Vardy gives us a 2-1 win and the 3 points we desperately needed. So here is then how the group stage looks after that game. You can see Roma now on 7 points in the group, but we're now up to 5 points. Like I said, we should be getting out of this group so easily. Roma's our toughest opposition. Obviously, the game we played against them, we drew, unfortunately. But another win in the group should see us out of it, hopefully. But up next then, we face Southampton in the Premier League. They're in 13th place at the moment with 3 wins, 1 draw and 5 losses on 10 points. So again, this must be a must-win game. So into our second game then against Southampton in the Premier League. We are going to be at home for this fixture at the King Power Stadium. And like I said, we're going with our normal lineup here. Not risking anything. Want to continue this good run in the Premier League. A little bit worried with Southampton. Like in real life, they're playing really well at the moment, and they did go top for a short while in real life, but now Leicester are at the top of the table, in fact, as the time I'm recording this. But yeah, again, into this game, a must win in this game, and with Southampton being 13th, there should be no worries getting the 3 points. Justin down to Harvey Barnes, who's now looking for Jose Perez, plays it down for Telemans, who's going to get the shot away, and it's straight at the goalkeeper then. It is going to go out for the corner. 6 minutes in. We're in a good position here to grab the first goal. The cross going to come in from Telemans. The header maybe from Vardy just isn't going to be there. But Telemans is back once again. And okay, Sonuncu now. Ndidi. And okay, maybe over the top. And just didn't get it by Jose Perez. Great place. And dead on in the centre there. But the defender does block it. Vardy, Harvey Barnes. Down for Maddison. He's going to finesse shot it. And there we go. 1-0 up in this game. 11 minutes in. And that was actually a pretty nice goal, I've got to say. Maddison receives it, and I wouldn't say he cut inside, but he sort of like curled it back onto his right foot. It's hard to explain. We'll have a look now at the replay, but you're able to see here Vardy to was it Harvey Barnes, and look at that there. Sort of like, yeah, it was sort of like a cut inside, but a nice sort of look to it. Finesse shots it round the goalkeeper and makes it 1-0, and that's his 2nd goal in the league so far. Maddison, get that down there to Harvey Barnes. You're going to play that down to Vardy. Maddison's going to continue his run through the middle for Maddison. Top corner, come on. And what? I was sort of hoping top left corner, you know, it's 2-0, but that just went completely wide and nowhere where I wanted it. Maddison and Harvey Barnes is getting in a great space, great timing. He's gone. He's left down this left-hand side, cut it inside, maybe played a pass. Maddison, come on. Maddison, man, I didn't think he was shooting. Why is this glitch still in the game? Well, in the replay, it looks like my manager. But either way, yeah. Maddison, he's having a similar game to Vardy was in the last episode where nothing is on target. Jose Perez plays it down. Vardy just can't keep hold of it. Southampton. I've got to say, it's not an easy game, this. Southampton playing very well defensively. Even though we're 1-0 up, it doesn't tell the full story of the game so far. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Great. Harvey Barnes now play that over to Vardy and okay, run it wide, bottom left corner, and there we go, 2-0 now in this game, 42 minutes in, a great assist from Harvey Barnes, I've got to say, and it was the perfect through ball. I was sort of hoping for that sort of curve to it to go round just in front of the defender so then Vardy could get on it, and he does, and he makes it 2-0 in this game, and Vardy is the current top Premier League scorer, and look at that there, great through ball. Vardy gets onto it, takes another touch, fires it home, and that's 8 goals for him now this season. Jose Perez up to Iheanacho, who's come on now for Vardy, because I want Vardy available for the next game. Gibbons on as well for Harvey Barnes. Camavinga on as well for Maddison. 3 changes. Camavinga doing well in the middle, and Gibbons is going to get there. Play that pass, and as if that final pass played, then we could have been in with a chance there to get the 3rd goal. Jose Perez down there to Iheanacho now, and okay, got options in the middle there. Is that Camavinga? Laid that off to Gibbons. Gibbons, his first goal maybe, and it is. Gibbons does score his first goal in today's episode, 71 minutes in, and he makes it 3-0. Again, another glitch from EA, the red card. I'm just glad he got an actual kit on this time and not just nobody at all. I can live with a red card, but the bit where he had no torso or anything, weird. But a great build-up from the right to the left. Camavinga with the assist, and Gibbons there fires that one home. And he made sure that one was on target. That was his first goal for the club as well as in the league. So there's going to be 3 minutes added on in this game before we get to full time. Telemans, okay, Iheanacho is, okay, getting close from the defenders, just can't play the pass off, but referee is going to blow for full time. And then in this game we get the 3 points and 3 goals. Leicester City 3, Southampton 0. So we're into the post-match interview here, and the first question being about Matthew Gibbons, saying he had a real impact on the game today. Will you promote more young players like him? And I am looking to use the youth academy a lot more, and like I say, him for example, I want him to be a starting 11 player by the end of the season. Here is then how the Premier League table looks after that game against Southampton, and we move up now into 3rd place in the league, level on points with Man United in 2nd place. So like I say, that game at the end of today's episode could really be a big one, you know, deciding between 2nd or 3rd place. Coming up next then, we have a game against Newcastle in the 4th round in the Carabao Cup. Again, looking to get a win in this one. Newcastle are currently 10th in the Premier League table, so there should be no problems in getting a win and getting through into the next round. And just quickly then, before we do get into the next game against Newcastle, you can see Vardy is the top scorer in the Premier League with 8 goals in 10 matches. Cavani behind him and Salah with both 7 in 10. Here we are then into our 3rd game of the episode against Newcastle United. We are going to be at home in this fixture. I'm going with pretty much the main starting 11, but the only change I have made is Camavinga is going to start in midfield for Telemans. Now, I might make 3 changes at half time, depending how the game is going, because like I said, the final game against United, I think it's only 2 or 3 days after this fixture, so I need players rested, especially Vardy, Maddison and Didi, at least them 3. If I can rest any 3, it would be them 3. So like I say, this game against Newcastle, again, I do expect us to get the win. And I am going to simulate this one just because it's Carabao Cup. If it was the FA Cup, I'd probably play it, but Carabao Cup, I'm going to simulate it and we should come out with a win. Okay, Newcastle are getting forward here. Can we stop this attack? And we can't. Newcastle are going to go 1-0 up here, 9 minutes in through Paulson. And maybe I underestimated Newcastle here by simming this game. Okay, great ball out wide to Jose Perez. Can we just find a pass inside? And we can. A little bit deeper than I wanted it to. Get the shot away from Maddison, but the goalkeeper is going to save that one. And a corner before half-time. Can we make it 1-0? And the goalkeeper is going to punch it away. Maybe another shot. Maybe a goal. Maybe a goal. And it is going to be a goal. We leveled it up 1-1 with Harvey Barnes just before half-time. A great ball here on the left-hand side. Get this inside to Vardy, please. Towards Vardy or someone in the box at least. Play the pass, get the shot away. Maddison, Vardy. And the second time he shoots, it does go in. That's 2-1 now, 66 minutes into this game. And I might just feel a little bit more comfortable in making the change for Vardy. I'm not going to do it just yet, but Camavinga is definitely going to come off. Let's shove Telemans on, and then Perez can come off. Sengi's can come on, and we'll leave it just like that for now. Oh, here we go. Maybe something on the counter. Out wide at Sengi's And only a minute added on here. I should have looked at the time sooner and maybe subbed Vardy off. But we get the 2-1 win and we go through into the next round of the Carabao Cup. So here's how the other results then look in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. No major knockouts there. You can see obviously Arsenal getting knocked out with Manchester City. But no sort of lower league teams knocking anyone out. Aston Villa winning on penalties against Southampton. Spurs winning against Swansea. And Burnley winning against Reading. So again, pretty usual results. So about to go into our final game then of the episode against Manchester United. And this is such a big game, this one. And like I say, at the start of the episode, I weren't too sure how big it was going to be. But if you look at it right now, we're both on 23 points. And the team who wins this game does go up onto 26 points level with Chelsea. So a pretty big game and a lot at stake in this final game. Here are how the 2 teams are going to line up then going into this game. Away from home, we are visiting Old Trafford in this fixture. And you can see we've got a stronger starting 11, I do believe, lining up here. You could argue Castagne at left back instead of Justin. But Castagne, like I said, he is building that match sharpness up. It is at 33 right now. Once you start getting into them 70s and 80s, I'll start playing him in the first team. But for now, I do believe that is our strongest starting 11. So let's get into this game against United and hopefully pull away with a win after this game. Oh, here we go. United on the front foot straight away. And Fernandes, and we're struggling here to defend this. I've got to turn on in this game. Here we go. Telemans and Harvey Barnes. Make a bit of a better run. That will do. That will do. Wan-Bissaka catching up with him here. Let's try dart this inside. I just couldn't play that pass there. Okay, great ball over the top here for Rashford. He plays it to Cavani. And okay, just deal with this please. Fred, and back to Cavani. Plays the pass inside, I think for Fernandes. But Schmeichel was there to collect it. Okay, Justin here trying to get out of a bad situation, and he does. Harvey Barnes just play that pass, thank God. Maddison now, and through the middle for Vardy, who's going to keep hold of it. And I can see Telemans. I can see the pass on the right-hand side. We can get it to him. Jose Perez has got it now. A little chip inside. Oh, the cross will do instead. But is that Wan-Bissaka? And it is. Wan-Bissaka's going to clear it. We get the corner here. 30 minutes in. It's been a mad game, this one so far. I got said, do not get 2 seconds to take my eye off the ball. Okay, Maddison down there to Harvey Barnes. Not going to get called off for offside. Harvey Barnes taking it all away with the shot. And De Gea there. Great. Well, I'll say a great save. It was a routine save I expected him to make. Telemans, the pass inside. And I wanted that towards Maddison and not Harvey Barnes. Okay, United here. Pogba plays the pass inside, and thank God, I don't even think we got a touch on that. And Rashford now, we need to clear this, and we are going to with Ricardo Pereira. But United are getting a lot closer than we are to scoring, I've got to say. Maddison, and okay, I thought Harvey Barnes was going to continue to make the run. And by the time I decided, he stopped making the run. Harvey Barnes waiting for the overlapping run from Maddison, and maybe another pass inside. Harvey Barnes, 1-0, and it is going to be 1-0, 64 minutes in. And what a great goal from Harvey Barnes. A little 1-2 with Maddison. And Maddison working it inside well as well. Like I said, I thought he might have overhit it or anything. Or just some reason, I had doubt that it was actually going to get to the feet of Harvey Barnes. Be able to see here. He plays the pass. Maddison runs down. And in between the 2 defenders, he gets there. And he beats De Gea. And he makes it 1-0, 64 minutes in. Okay, Rashford running forward now into the box. And Diddy unable to stop him. And Schmeichel, I think he made a save there. I've got a feeling he did get a touch to it. And they are going to get themselves a corner, I do believe. We are going to make a change. Maddison, Camavinga going to come on. No more changes as of yet. I don't think we need to. Fernandes with the cross. Great cross in. Rashford with the header. But it is going to go wide. Okay, United here. Martial now. Sonuncu should have just gone straight for that ball. A little bit worried about bringing him out of position. And Diddy having to do most of the work here. Bruno Fernandes. And Diddy does great. Telemans, send Harvey Barnes down. Go, Harvey Barnes. Jose Perez. I don't want him to be offside. He's not going to be offside, is he? And he is going to be offside. I'm just worried. But look at the time, lads. Look at the time. 92 minutes. Just waiting for the referee to blow it down. We should be able to get the 3 points. And there he is. He blows the full-time whistle. United 0, Leicester 1 in this game. And I got to say, I feel like we got lucky today coming away from this game with the 3 points. So here it is then, the Premier League table at the end of today's episode. We are going to be in second place. You can see 8 wins, 2 draws and only 1 loss so far. Chelsea in front of us though on 29 points, unbeaten so far in the Premier League. But a great start now. We're in second place on 26 points. In the next episode then, we will have some more Europa League action in the group stage. I'm going to have a quick look now through the groups because I haven't shown you guys fully all the groups. So Group A, so far Nantes, I can imagine coming out on top in that group. Group B, Werder Bremen on 4. Looks like a pretty tight group, that one. Brighton there, in with a shout again, only a point behind. Group D, you got Real Sociedad in second place, well, tied on first points to be honest. Napoli on 9 points. Group F, you got Arsenal there at the top of the group on 7 points. Group G, Feyenoord there at the top on 9 points. Group H, Moscow at the top with 9. Villarreal there, a little bit surprising in third place on 4. We'll join on 4 obviously. Group J, you've got Leverkusen at the top on 9 points as expected. Hoffenheim as expected on 7 points at the top of their group. And then Group L, you could say possibly is the toughest group. You know, Roma and Leicester together in a group. And we're in second place on 5 points, and another win should hopefully see us out of this group. So then, my player of the episode for today's episode, I don't really know who to decide. It wasn't Vardy, even though he scored a goal or 2. He is the top scorer in the Premier League. I've got a feeling it's between Harvey Barnes and Matthew Gibbons, because, you know, Gibbons had a great game in that game against Southampton, coming on at half-time, grabbing himself his first goal for the club, and just had an overall great second half. But again, Harvey Barnes is so good on that left-hand side. Cuts inside. I've got him on What's his instructions at the moment? I think I've got him on, yeah, free roam. So he comes inside and gets himself into some great positions. And I think out of the two, I've got to give it to Harvey Barnes. So that's going to be it then, guys, for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you have, don't forget, go down below, hit the like button on the video. I do appreciate all the support you guys give me. And also, if you are new, don't forget, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys for the next episode.